Hi my lovelies, I'm Jen and this is Crifty Crafty.
Good morning my lovelies, I hope you're all well. So today we're going to go through printable iron-on. Now there's two types of printable iron-on. The first is printable iron-on light, which is for light coloured materials, and the second is printable iron-on dark, which is for dark coloured materials. Please do always make sure that you read the instructions because they do vary between the light and the dark as how you use them, and also the brands as well. They're slightly different in the way that they do it. So please always make sure that you read the instructions. So today we're using the Cricut Printable Iron-On Light. And you'll see that this is our printable material and we've got a shiny side and a matte side. So we're going to print on the matte side. And then when it comes to ironing, we've got a piece of transfer paper, which isn't to do with transference, it's to do with protecting the iron-on from the heat. But it's always handy to have. And we'll go into that when we actually come to do our ironing part. So we're going to go ahead and do our design on the computer. So you can see that I've put together some images and some text. So I've got my images which I've imported here and I've added some text to them, and then I've gone ahead and flattened them so that they become a print and cut, and then my other pieces I'm going to just do as cuttable iron-on. So for those of you that had the old design space, you will know all about templates. For those of you that are relatively new, when they upgraded Design Space, they took away the templates. Those are now back, so you'll see them up here. It says templates. So if we go into templates, you'll be able to see that there's t-shirts, there's tags, there's your Cricut machine. There's a whole host of templates that we can use. So if we scroll down, we should be able to find a t-shirt template. So we're going to click on this and then it's going to come up on our screen. So if we go down and click, and it gives us options. So we're going to go for a kids short sleeve, and just to remind you, this is just a template. So the t-shirts that I'm going to be using are long sleeve, but this is just to give you an idea of sizing. So then you can pick whether it's small, medium or large. We're going to go to custom. And we're just going to go to the width. Let's do 55. As I say, this is just a template. That's better. So what I've done is I've already measured how big I want my lettering and everything to be. And obviously with our print and cut, we can only go up to 6.5. But I could change it by going 6 and enter, or then putting in 6.5 and entering it again. So that'll give us our maximum area that we're able to print. So we're now going to go ahead to make it. And you can see that we've got our print and cut. Now with all of these, we're going to mirror them. As I say, there is a difference between light and dark. So please do make sure you read the instructions. But with the Cricut Printable Iron-On Light, we still need to mirror, just like we would do normal iron-on. So then we're going to go ahead and press continue. So we're now going to send our print and cut to the printer, and I always like to remove the bleed with the writing. It's not necessary, it will still come out as it's meant to, but I just like to do it because sometimes it can be a little bit off and you end up with kind of the bleed lines, so I like to take the bleed lines out. So we're going to go ahead and print. So that's all printed and I've set my dial to custom. So I'm going to go to view all and I'm going to go down to iron on and I'm going to choose printable iron on light. We've got dark and light and we're using light today. So we've printed our image out now. I've left it to dry for about 10 minutes just because it's an inkjet printer, so you need to leave it to dry for a little bit. So we've placed it on our mat face up so that we can see the registration marks and we can see our image. So we're going to go ahead and press cut. So now I've cut out our printable iron-on, I'm going to go ahead and cut out all our other pieces. Please do remember between each change of the mat to change your dial depending on your type of iron-on. So I've got iron-on for this one, and then all the others are glitter or foil iron-on, so I need to change those between each mat change. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting those. So you can see that we just pull it away. Now you'll notice that our vans haven't cut out. I think that's because they're too small. That's absolutely fine because we'll go ahead and print that in a iron-on and then iron it on. So we're just going to go ahead and pull what we can off. See, the bigger words and the actual kind of figures, they've come out great. It's just the vans but that's okay. As I say, we'll find a way around that, and we'll just go ahead and do those as a normal iron-on. So I've got the foil here, so I'm just going to go ahead and give that a quick weed. And it's great stuff because, as you'll see when I move my hand, it literally just peels. Absolutely brilliant stuff to work with. Love working with foil iron-on. It's just so easy. And then all you do is you go back in and you take away all the middle bits and the few bits that have maybe come away as you've pulled it off. So I've now got everything ready, and I'm going to use my heat press today, simply because my iron is not great. Some days it wants to work fine and other days it doesn't. So I'm going to use my heat press today, but it's still the same process. So with the printable iron-on, we have it so that our image is face down. So you would do exactly the same if you were going to use your iron. Now with the Cricut printable iron-on, there is a heat sheet that comes with it, and with your iron you just place it over and you give it a really good iron. Now I'm not using that because I've got my heat press, so I'm going to use a piece of this, but it's the same principle. So just remember that when it comes to ironing your printable iron-on, you're going to have it so that your image is face down onto your material. So I've now heat pressed that, and just like with when I do my iron, same with the heat press, I always just give it a quick smooth over. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start peeling, and it should just come off really easily. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my bits to the t-shirt, and then I'll be able to show you the finished product. So our t-shirt is all finished now. So we've used glitter iron-on, we've used foil iron-on, we've used normal iron-on, and we've used printable iron-on light. So there's the front of it. So you can see we've got our glitter, and then we've got our printable, and then we've got some foil down at the bottom. And you can see that we've had to add the word than in normal vinyl, but that's normal iron-on, but that's absolutely fine. And then on the back we've got our glitter again, and then our normal, and then our foil iron-on. So once you get the hang of print and cut, it's really quite simple. Even with the iron-on, really easy, really simple. The only thing is, please do remember to read the instructions because they're all slightly different. But that is our finished product. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe and leave any comments below, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Please do subscribe, like and comment below. Bye.